next question says, if someone has a Dibbuk, or perhaps some type of demons/spirits surrounding him due to his past deeds and events, would conversion, or if already Jewish, a marriage, remove these harmful things?
I think so. Yes, that's absolutely. So one of the things that that the couple just one of the things that Jewish couple does before the wedding, they fast. On that day, they fast. Of course, it's never on holidays, never on Rosh Chodesh, so there is no prohibition to fast. So even in if it's like even it's usually like forbidden to fast, usually, like because of like Yom Tov spirit of this of this day of this spirit, so they still fast. Why? Because it is like Yom Kippur for them. So when this couple gets married, it's like the new entity. So before it was him and her, and now it's one entity. So brand new. So that they start from zero. That's one of the arguments that we use when a person is getting married, right? And they under the pressure to make a like a mixed wedding from relatives, from parents, from I don't know, from friends, from all of this craziness, right? So I always tell them, look, today, like on the day of the wedding, you're going to be like a new babies with zero of the sins, zero, right? HaShem is going to wipe out. It's his wedding gift, right? So now when all of these people dance together, you acquire the million. What was the you normal? Why would you do that? Million or billions of the sins and the Dibbukim and all of the damagers, right? Bad angels that people would bring to the world because of their sins. Gilui Arayas, you understand? So yes. So like all of these things should be like after a person get married or convert, it's totally separate, totally different person, totally different soul. Yeah. So that's it should go away. BeEzrat HaShem. Okay, what else?
Thank you, Rabbi.
You're welcome.
The next one says, what about fasting before going to the mikveh when converting?
Fasting, I mean, you can fast, but I would say do not fast. Just eat a little, because they're going to ask you questions. You understand? So if your appointment is 2:30, let's say, right, or 3:30, if you're going to fast, and your mind is going to be dizzy, they're going to ask you the simple questions, and you will not be able to pass them. So that's not good. You understand? So it depends if it's in the morning, 9:30, 11. Let's say I'm just saying that there is no problem. You can skip the breakfast and have breakfast after that. But if it's later on, so don't. You have to be alert as much as you can. So if being alert means that you need to eat bread or mizoines and I don't know, cheese and whatever, drink coffee with milk, that's what you must do. That's not the day to feel dizzy. Understand? So that's the thing.
Thank you, Rabbi.
You're welcome.